And welcome to the U. It's so cold as we're in the midst of a polar vortex. It's like negative 5 degrees here.
Well, you aren't, dear listener. You're probably warm and fucking 60 degrees outside. But right now where we're at, it's cold.
It's goddamn cold.
Did you forget your Parkinson's medication, Michael J. Fox?
5 degrees outside.
5 degrees.
Earlier this week, 0. I woke up the one morning and it was -2 on the thermostat.
Negative on your thermostat?
Yeah. On the temperature thing that tells me what the temperature is outside.
Well, I'm the man.
I went back to bed.
They know as Z, and you've been listening to the voice known as Scott Keebler.
Still greatest intro ever for the greatest beard ever. That was the other fun thing. I went out after I showered. I played hockey one night, took a shower, went outside. My beard froze.
And you did not take a picture of this?
My beard actually froze. No, I was more interested in getting back into the heat. I was like, get me out of this crap.
And talk about bringing somebody out of the freezer. We're also bringing Noob.
I gotta poop probably soon.
I'm not even big enough.
What?
I love giving blowjobs.
Oh no!
Oh, looks
weird
like
voice.
someone got a new sounder.
Somebody got new sound bites.
It's a weird.
Yep.
Whose voice is that?
I love giving blowjobs.
So what are we talking about today, there, Doob?
I'm not even big enough.
What is? What is that? I don't understand. What I had a big enough? What's I had a
big enough.
Your mouth is not big enough.
I'm not even big enough.
Well, you had something in it at the time.
Oh, that's what that is. I was taking one for the team. Oh boy.
Blowjobs.
Oh wow.
I'll have to raise the volume on that one later.
I feel dick shamed right now.
Only because it's really small.
So yeah, I have a couple of new stuff. There's apparently sinkholes near the White House, and hopefully the liberals are probably like, can Trump fall in? I don't know. And then
That's
there's a
something
new
they would say.
millennials. There's new trailers. Yeah, Birds of Prey with Harley Quinn. That 30 seconds of God knows what the fuck's going on. And then Hobbs and Shaw. That's scrumdiddlyumptious. Then we're going to do some reviews. Polar, which I boycotted because Justice for Pugs. And Velvet Buzzsaw, which is, I don't know what it was. I watched it this morning at 5 a.m. And then Resident Evil 2. I played that a little bit.
Gaming.
Yeah, it was fun. It's a remake, but I still played it. Actually, I watched someone else play it and had soda.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's a little personal there.
It's very personal. Well, I like giving blowjobs, apparently, so.
You are. And you keep talking about that while I'm setting up for this news clip. Sorry.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da.
I was on the wrong window there for a minute. Oh, here we are.
Yeah?
Nope, apparently not. Let me
No?
turn the volume on. Now we'll try. There we go. We'll bring this back around.
I love giving blowjobs.
Is that how I no longer have good news for you? I love giving blowjobs.
Isn't that good news?
For someone it is.
For someone somewhere.
It will be.
Yeah, so a sinkhole.
Friends, I have good news for you today.
I'm tired after my blowjobs. So a sinkhole opened up in Washington, D.C., just blocks away from the White House. That's fun. I don't know why sinkhole. What are sinkholes? Is that where just liberals cry enough and the ground gets moist and it just opens up a hole?
Hey guys, I figured I'd just come stop by. Wait a second, this isn't the OrkU studio. Where did I open this up to? What's this big white house here? Oh, not again. I didn't want to come back here. I already made a deal with this guy. I don't need to do that anymore. We already see how screwed up that was.
Satan, what are you doing?
See,
You're
what?
supposed to come to the studio.
I know. See, I got lost. I opened up a hellhole. It wound up being the wrong place. Yep. got some mixed signals there.
So Noob did have a valid point. Are sinkholes in fact made of liberal tears?
That is actually what fuels most the fires down here in hell is the tears of the liberals, because they do cry a lot.
Oh man. So
And there's nothing more flammable than liberal tears. You could almost say that they happen every time you pull a trigger.
well, instead of visiting the White House, you should come to the studio sometime. And
You're right,
have
I
a
should.
conversation.
But I'll tell you what, since I'm here, I'm gonna go inside real fast and visit the Lincoln bedroom for a couple minutes. I need to find somebody again. I'd like to be a little closer to myself, if you know what I mean.
We'll have to visit another time. Next time,
polish the old horn there, if you know what I mean.
don't make a left turn at Pismo Beach.
I gotta shine up my goat hooves, if you know what I mean.
You need to polish that knob.
I'm gonna spank it, is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna go play with myself. So, we'll talk to you later, guys. Have fun.
All right, Satan. Thank you there. So sinkholes in D.C.
Yeah,
Just an excuse to talk to the devil.
pretty much. Yeah. Which, wait, hold on. Is the devil Trump or Trump's not the devil? Trump's,
No.
Trump's like Jesus, but just orange Jesus with fake hair.
With a mop for hair.
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
Are you trying to cause more fires down there in hell? Not enough liberal tears fueling that phrase.
So
Yeah,
many liberals. Yeah. Well, the best news of this segment is going to be that the new trailer just released, and it is a Fast and Furious featurette presenting Hobbs and
Calvin
Shaw.
and Hobbs. So excited there, Noob, about
Yeah,
Calvin and
it's,
Hobbs.
I mean, listen to the.
That's actual audio from the movie.
They are racing.
They are. They're promising to be an exciting fanfare. You can hear excited. Those guys are. That's just the noises you make while you're racing those super fast cars. They're
Those little
doing
carts, those
multiple
Mario
flips
carts,
through the air.
taking
It's
mushrooms.
exciting. So crazy.
So crazy.
I mean, listen to this synopsis, and if this doesn't get you titillated, I don't know what will. Lawman Luke Hobbs and outcast Deckard Shaw form an unlikely alliance when a cyber genetically enhanced villain threatens to shut the fuck up, Toad! God damn it! Can a noob speak around here?
No. They're doing
Son of a
super
bitch.
villains.
I didn't suck dick to get interrupted.
They've taken the Fast and Furious franchise and have gone completely off the train
Bonkers.
tracks with this. Super villains and flipping cars while being shot at.
Not even. He's the
Supercars.
cyber-
Genetically enhanced villain that
Oh
threatens
my
the
God.
future of humanity.
They have to. So now they're going to take their cars and save the world.
Against super
And
villains.
this genetically enhanced superhuman is played by none other than Black James Bond, Idris Elba.
Brixton.
Oh yeah,
He's Brixton, eh?
and he's the bad guy. He literally calls himself the bad guy.
Well, yeah, because
He
he's
does
got
say he's-
superpowers now.
Superpowers.
They're going to go with superpowers in the Fast and Furious franchise.
So they have Moana's dad,
Calvin and
Black
Hobbs.
James Bond,
Wait,
Superman.
Moana's dad is in this?
and British James Bond. Yeah, Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, right.
Not Moana's dad,
Not
you
Moana's
ass.
Still not
dad.
Maui.
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 Moana's dad.
Maui,
Okay.
the ocean god.
I'll
The
get
ocean
that.
god,
Is he
yes.
really?
You're not going to get that right. You're an idiot.
Is he really a god?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
He can change forms.
Was he?
Sharkhead?
Maybe he was a demigod or something.
Oh, yeah,
but
he's a demigod.
He wasn't a god. He was a
He's a
demigod.
demigod.
Fun fact: Dwayne Johnson has played multiple demigods. He was also Hercules.
That was
he?
Kevin
Yeah,
Sorbo.
in the movie Hercules.
Yeah, Kevin Sorbo did that.
He
as
was
well as-
also a demigod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Jason Statham is Deckard Shaw. And they have a nice little buddy cop bromance going on, like a love-hate
He's
relationship.
not a demigod.
So that's it's pretty strange. I don't know who any of these people are and why they have a movie and why they're together.
Calvin and Hobbs.
Calvin and Hobbs solve crimes with their cars and super villains.
Calvin
who
and
can
Hobbs
fly.
fight Black Adam.
Yes. I didn't even see any fancy cars in the trailer. Are
Yeah,
there
they
fancy
had,
cars
like,
in
some
it?
There was that one,
supercars.
I think it was a McLaren, that one that does the little cool slow motion slide under an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, and then they
gonna be
and
a
then,
tight
Hasn't that been in every movie?
and then they had like an off-road buggy that was doing flips and jumps and stuff.
Yeah.
like
It's-
a beach buggy.
It's the
It was
Master
dope
Blaster.
as fuck. I'm gonna drop that hot cash on them tickets, son.
Wait, what?
Fire Hobbs Fest 2019.
Does anyone have a translator for him? Oh wait, I do.
Oh, fucking Christ.
hot, 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 hot. That's what he's saying, right?
Yeah, that's what
It's definitely it's hot. He's hot. It's hot. He's hot for it. So I have 0 on a scale of Fast and Furious 1 to 10. How many are there? 8, 9.
This will be the 9th in the
But is this
eighth
part?
in the
But
franchise.
this, is
Ninth in the
part, this
franchise?
isn't part of the Fast and Furious franchise, though. This is a separate one.
No,
Well,
it's
it's
part of the
Fast-
it's part of the franchise. It's
Because
taken-
Ludacris is now advertising F9.
Yeah, it's a
Is F9 coming out?
Is that going to be the 9th in the Fast and Furious franchise?
the mainstay franchise. Yes, the actual Fast and Furious franchise.
This just seems like garbage.
We watched the trailer together. It looks entertaining.
trash.
It looks fan-fucking-tastic.
It looks like it's going to be crap.
I do enjoy in the poster that they decided to pave over the Atlantic Ocean.
What?
If you look at the poster, it's like Miami and London, and
Oh.
it's paved over the ocean.
Because one's American and one's British. That's funny.
Yes.
That's funny.
They brought those, bringing those countries together.
Bringing them together. These
Brexit.
guys are a-holes.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to be an absolute shit show. We did laugh during the trailer. There was a funny part. It looks like it's going to be a buddy cop movie. It's going to be like
Rampage.
Fast and Furious and Rampage meets what the hell was that movie that the 2 cops? Damn it. Now I can't remember it.
Buddy cops? Like bad boys? Bad Boys
No,
3?
it came out not too long ago. Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, the other guys.
The
other
other
guys?
guys. Yeah, it's kind of like it's going to be The Other Guys meets Fast and Furious.
You thinking what I'm
Wasn't
thinking, partner?
Dwayne
Yeah, he was
Rock
in that.
Johnson
with
and
Sam.
the
that
other guys
him?
with Samuel L. Jackson
Yeah,
as
Well, they
the
died at the
badass
very
cop.
beginning.
They're like, we're going to catch this guy, and they jumped off a building.
Well, yeah, no, they just paused. They're like, you think what I'm thinking, partner? Aim for the bushes. And they
Yeah.
just jump off, and then Foo Fighters, There Goes My Hero was playing as they slow motion fall, and you see there's no fucking bushes. And they just nosedive into the pavement.
That seems exactly like what this movie is.
That's what this movie is.
In fact,
Except
they
in
make a
this
joke
movie,
about
in this
jumping out of a
movie,
building.
They're going to get up after hitting the concrete.
Gotcha.
There goes my hero.
Yeah. He's ordinary.
Taking one. for
They're
the team.
ordinary, although the villain is super.
Super powered.
I think
yes.
we've spent too much time
They
on
were
this.
manhunters. That's what they are.
Yeah,
They're the
there you
2
go.
best manhunters in the world.
Yeah, let's
Hunting them mans.
I'd hunt their man meat.
let's
Hunt
let's
them
let's
mans.
move on.
Move on.
Yeah, very gay. And then there's a new trailer for Birds of Prey
Not
that
trailer.
shows teaser trailer. Teaser trailer.
It's not a trailer. It's a teaser.
Teaser trailer.
It's just a teaser. It's like a new invention that they've been doing recently.
Yeah, it's really dumb.
Yeah. It's a teaser before the trailer to tease the trailer that you're going to see, the trailer that's going to
That's
tease the
gonna ruin the
movie,
movie.
for later on. All it does is confuse you. It doesn't do anything
It's a bunch
else.
of random images and Margot Robbie looking so nice.
I
So
mean,
nice.
yeah, she's gorgeous when it comes down to it, but all these it's going to be a bunch of like what's the hero, the bad hero? There's a term for it.
Vigilante.
Anti-hero?
No, yeah, like anti-heroes.
she's
Yeah, it's
an
going to be a bunch of anti-heroes getting together, and if you don't know who any of these people are, you're going to be super confused.
Sounds like the plot of Suicide Squad.
Well, who are they? Because we went through and figured out who each of them was. And you have a list there in front of you.
Yeah, Margot Robbie is Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead is Helena Bertinelli, or the Huntress.
The Huntress.
Yeah.
Now, the Huntress is like a female Green Arrow.
Sorta.
She uses a crossbow instead of an actual bow and arrow, and guns. Lots of
And-
guns.
yeah,
Dad
so-
was a mobster.
Yeah,
the
her dad.
Bertinelli
Her
family.
dad. I thought was her dad was a supervillain or just a mobster.
He's just a mobster.
He was just a mobster. So she went good instead.
Well,
but
not really.
But Punisher style.
Punisher style.
Yeah, basically female Punisher. That's hotter.
You know what I was gonna say? Actually, Margot Robbie is kind of like the female Gary Oldman.
What?
She just like morphs into these different characters and just
Yeah,
like,
you don't realize that it's him in a movie till afterwards. You're looking at the credits. You're like, holy shit, that was him.
Definitely looks like Margot Robbie.
she's going to be Sharon Tate though in a new movie, and she was also the girl in that ice skating movie, like Tanya Harding.
And
She's
she
just
looked like Margot Robbie the entire time. I'd say Christian Bale slips into every role he's in.
as far as female actresses go, I think she's up there.
She's definitely up there of definitely getting into the character.
God, you're so misogynist.
Oh,
Noob
God.
Noob.
This one, she
So who
slips.
else?
Look at that finger in that mouth action right there.
So who else?
Why Hetty disappeared in
Who
NCIS
else
Los Angeles?
is this? Is in there?
Who else is in this?
She could take
What
a dick.
what other? Jesus Christ.
We could. We have Renee Montoya. God knows who the fuck that is.
The Rosie Perez will be playing some cop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's an alcoholic detective. There's
Victor Zsasz, who's an assassin,
Who's
like
the other
B-level.
one? Is it Black Canary? Is the one?
Black Canary is Journée Smollett Bell.
They already have Black Canary in
Arrow?
the Arrow series, right?
Yeah.
They do.
It
All
looks
right.
like a very different Black Canary.
Yeah, she's like a rock singer slash.
Like a more punky Black Canary.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
And then the final one is Cassandra Cain, played by Ella J. Basco. Everyone's pretty much unknown.
Sarah Kane is just what, like a super ninja?
Something like
She-
that.
yeah, mom
Super
was-
B-level character.
So that's all these are. They're just B characters that were tucked away inside the Batman
No,
series.
Suicide Squad was B characters. These are like C- characters.
Okay,
It's
they're
even
like
worse.
C- minus Margot Robbie.
But they got some like B+ level villains. They got Black Mask, which is Ewan McGregor.
Which he was a pretty common Batman villain that would show up from time to time.
You know what's really weird? I need to point this out. Somehow, well, Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Ewan McGregor, aren't they dating?
Are they?
Yeah, they are. Ever since that Fargo show.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
She's attractive. I like her. She's a good actress. She's a decent actress. She was in the Cloverfield Paradox. Are they dating? I'm gonna look that up.
I'm gonna Google that.
If only someone had the internet.
Yeah, there's like a whole thing going on there because I think she's the same age as his kid or something.
She's not that.
Oh, it's
not-
funny.
Actually, I think that's true because I'm pretty sure they're friends or something.
Let me see. Mary.
Who knows?
So yeah, so don't bother with this one. It's going to be another piece of shit.
Is it going to be better or worse than Suicide Squad?
I can only hope it's going to be better.
One can only hope.
Suicide Squad. That's what it should have done to itself. It should have. We're not going to do 2 episodes in a row where we talk about suicide.
Yeah, we can't do that because then we got to give out the suicide hotline again and bring everybody down.
Oh, it might be. Yeah, Ewan McGregor's daughter calls. Hold on. What is that?
He's
Calls
looking
him
up
daddy.
gossip.
Ewan McGregor's daughter calls him daddy.
Calls Mary Elizabeth Winstead trash. Oh.
Oh,
Split from wife and was romantically involved with, Mary Elizabeth
his
Winstead.
wife of 22 years.
Was Ewan McGregor was in Star Wars, right? He played Obi-Wan?
Yes,
Okay.
and he
right,
was
I
in
was-
Train Spotting.
I was confused there for a second. I wasn't sure.
Ooh,
yes.
that's
He
rough.
was also in that Fargo movie.
Also, the daughter's 22. Mary Elizabeth Winstead's like 30-something.
Says you.
I'm going to Google it.
How old is Mary Elizabeth Winstead, also known for what's that movie?
Sky High?
No, Scott Pilgrim. She was also in Sky High.
Sky High was a good movie.
I think that's a
Oh,
highly
was she
underrated movie.
was she
34.
the lead girl in
She's
Scott
34.
Pilgrim?
Yes, she was.
Okay. Now I know who she is.
Yeah.
She had
played
purple, she had
Ramona.
purple hair in that, right?
She was nice.
Blue hair.
She had a
Blue,
bunch
purple.
of hair.
bunch of different colors.
She had many hairs. Many,
Much like Noob's ass.
many,
many
Many
hairs.
hairs.
Many hairs.
So what
many
else are we
hairs.
talking about? We're done with that teaser. Not excited.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Black Mask, that's a pretty dark mask. That leads us to some pretty dark places. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's kind of weird. There's like this well now sitting in the studio, and it's covered up with a board. I didn't ask for this to be installed into the studio, and somehow it's there. And then there's this door.
Wait, are we going down? Wait, we're going down to the. Oh, hold on. I got to run down and clean things up. Give me a second.
Okay. Oh man, it's that time. We have to go down to Scott's basement.
Down.
Or dungeon.
Down.
Is it a basement or is it a dungeon? It's
Down to the dungeon. Welcome
It's a basement.
to Scott's dungeon.
Scott, can I come down? I need to. I want to talk to some people down there.
Who's there?
It's Z. I need to go. We need to have a session in the basement.
Sure,
Or the dungeon. I'm kind of angry about it.
Come on down. You know the way, right?
Yeah. Oh, let me just brush myself off here.
Oh, is that a friend? Is that a friend to play with?
I said, shut up, you.
Oh,
You're not supposed to talk.
stop whipping me, you fat fucking prick.
Shut up.
Get those bananas, you piece of shit.
Goddamn Boondock.
Why don't you bring Boondock some fucking Wendy's? Take my Frosty extra large, you fat fuck.
I'll frosty you little shit.
Oh.
Shut up.
So there's a reason I'm down here, Boondock.
Why is that? To give me a banana?
No
Taking one
bananas
for the
you.
team?
No bananas for you.
Mom
No.
taught me how to take one for the team.
Sorry, fat finger.
No, there's something happened on the internet.
Oh,
I think
Pornhub?
it made me a little angry, and I
Pornhub
just
update?
I need some time to.
oh. Internet went down
I need
while,
to vent a little
while
bit.
wanking it, huh? That's a shame. That happens to me a lot. Although I come very quickly, so it really doesn't matter.
Good knock. Now's about
So-
the time that you bring up that Twitter rant. So
Yeah.
you can
What's
read
Twitter?
It.
I've been down here too
So-
long.
Here, take my cell phone.
Here,
No.
will
Look
you
this-
read this?
What is
Read this.
What is this?
Read it.
I can't read
Read
while
it.
I'm being ripped.
Read it.
I'm too sexually
Read it.
aroused.
Read
oh,
it.
Sweet Jesus, no! I'm climaxing! Oh!
Well, that was not what I expected.
And then I got real soft when I looked at Leslie Jones.
That's just rude there, Boondock.
Rude but true. Rude but true. Rather fuck a Frosty.
So, yeah, Leslie Jones had a tweet. Made me a little upset here.
Was that bitch in that shitty women's Ghostbusters movie?
Just read the fucking tweet.
Women's Ghostbusters?
Read it.
Women Busters?
Read the tweet.
More like women failures. So this Boondock is really getting into it today. So Leslie Jones, fantastic actress by the way. She said some stuff on the Twitterverse. Let's read. So insulting, like fuck us. You're a lesbian, so no. We didn't count proper English. DINT, bitch. Hooked on phonics. It could help you. It's like something Trump would do. That's weird. She didn't capitalize Trump. Trump voice. She did capitalize that. Good for her. Gonna do I can't do a Trump voice right now. Gonna do fuck me shit. Gonna redo Ghostbusters. Better with men. Will be huge. Those women ain't
You have to say huge.
huge. Those women ain't Ghostbusters. Ugh, so annoying. Such a dick move. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying something.
And then she...
I don't give a fuck, but I'm still gonna post this.
But then she elaborated more.
It's
and
very
said-
sad that this is the response I get. When the point is that they make this new one with all men, and it does well, which it will, it might feel like boys are better. It makes my heart drop. Maybe I could have used different words, but I'm allowed to have my feelings just like them.
Okay, so yeah, I'm a little triggered by this. Just a little tiny bit triggered. You know, all respect to Leslie Jones. She was probably the funniest part of the female Ghostbusters reboot. But the goddamn reboot, which they decided to make it all women, okay, that's fine. But I don't understand. She's like acting as if they redid the movie and acted like the first movie didn't exist. And now they have a new movie. And the new movie is a direct sequel to the original movie. And not only is it not all men, it's all goddamn teenagers. They're gonna make a movie with teenagers. And there's supposed to be a girl in it. So it's not all men. So what are you freaking out about? Not to mention, you're freaking dumb and racist because the first movie had a black guy, and the black guy was awesome, and he was Winston, and he's not a scientist, but they hire him, and he goes and works for the Ghostbusters, and he does a great job. But in the second movie, they're like, oh, Leslie Jones, she's not smart enough to be a scientist. She's black, she can't be a scientist. You let them do that. You let them do that. You let them make you not smart enough to be a scientist. You're a goddamn ticket taker in a goddamn freaking subway. And then you're gonna be a Ghostbuster? You're gonna be a Ghostbuster, you have no qualifications. You can't do that. You can't do that, and you let them do that. And not only is it a female Ghostbuster, but you're also a goddamn ticket taker. But that's okay. All that stuff is okay. You allowed them to be racist when they made the movie. But now you're going to complain about it because there's just a woman. And now they're going to remake it, which you ignored the first movie. You ignored the first movie!
Z,
You can't do
Z,
that.
Z, bring it back. Bring it back.
You get a little
Bring it
loud there?
back.
I would
Okay,
really just
I
like a
can't-
banana.
I can't
don't
be-
really give
okay.
a fuck
I'm
what
good.
you're saying.
I'm good.
Give
No,
me some
I'm
food,
fine.
please. Or a dick to play with.
I'm good.
It's
I'm good.
plain and simple. It was a bad movie. It sucked. Everyone's trying to claim it. Oh, it's misogyny against women. No, it was just a shitty movie. I tried it too. I got 15 minutes in and I turned it off.
I'm pretty
It
sure
was a crap
I heard
movie.
Scott say that they should be making sandwiches instead of busting ghosts.
Will you shut the fuck up?
Boondock, shut up. Yeah, it wasn't
Only if
it
it-
wasn't
only
a
if it
good
was
movie,
banana
and
sandwich.
it existed in a totally separate universe. And they ignored the first movie, so this one decided not to. And I don't think it's going to be a good movie, but what are you going to do? But to complain about it, say
may
it's
be
a
good
Trump
movie.
thing?
It may be a bad movie. It's not the original cast. It's not the original characters. It's kids playing Ghostbusters. Chances are it's going to suck as well.
Yeah.
But for her to get up in arms about it
And be
is
all judgy.
just stupid.
She's being all judgy and saying, like, Trump stuff. Like, are you kidding me? What are you even talking about? And the whole fact that they allowed her, the fact that she was okay with, like, oh, all the white girls get to be scientists, but I'm not smart enough to be a scientist? Like, what the fuck? Why
No,
couldn't
I'm
she be a
just taking
scientist?
tolls on the fucking turnpike.
Yeah,
She's,
seriously.
She's an idiot.
Agreed. So she needs to reevaluate. Instead of criticizing her own movie, she's deciding to criticize a movie that hasn't even been made yet, and she doesn't even know what she's talking about because the cast is supposedly just kids, and there's gonna be a girl in it.
It's
so.
just like most of these people that are triggered by dumb shit. They don't think about it. They don't put any thought into it. They just go nuts over something that they assume. So it's shut the fuck up.
Get your
and
facts.
We'll see. Get your facts straight.
Get your facts.
So all right. So are you good?
All right, I'm
Ben?
getting
Are
out
you
of here.
good?
I can't.
All right,
I can't be down
let's
here.
go ahead.
Oh,
Boondock smells
are you
so
gonna
awful.
take me with you?
So bad. No,
Please?
stay here.
No,
I'll
you
take
stay
one.
down there.
I'll take one for the
Shut
team.
up, you.
I have soft lips.
Shut up.
Really good
Boondock.
puppets. I would totally eat your
You
penis.
stay. You stay. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here.
I
All
would,
right.
I would give a
Bye
hand
bye,
before a hand.
Boondock.
All right, goodbye,
Bye bye.
No, fuck Scott. Fucking piece of shit. Call the SPCA. Treats me like a dog.
The door closed. We can't hear you anymore.
Oh,
that
so
Boondock
sorry
guy.
about that,
Really?
friends and listeners. I just
Somebody should call the police. Probably.
Nah.
I
Although
don't
if you
think-
do want to call somebody, you can call
who are you gonna call?
OrkU at
Male Ghostbusters.
Male Ghostbusters, who are better than women Ghostbusters, apparently. Leslie
Apparently
Jones.
to Leslie Jones, yes, that men Ghostbusters are better, and it probably will be better. Like, how do you say that? How can you say? She's like, the new one probably will be better. Like, what? What is wrong
I
with
think
you?
now everyone just needs to say it's better just to piss her off.
Yeah. So if you'd like to react to me losing my mind, you can call us at 866-777-ORKU. Again, our hotline where you can leave your message and speak to us. Speak to us, people. 866-777-ORKU. So what's next?
I don't know.
So that happened. So now we're on to some reviews.
Woo! So what are we reviewing?
Love giving blowjobs.
Oh, God damn it. Every time. We're going to do some Netflix stuff.
Netflix released 2 movies.
Polar.
This
Yeah.
is like another Netflix review.
They're the
day.
only ones who release anything.
The only one's doing anything right now.
Disney spent $1 billion hasn't released one thing. How are we
AMC
supposed to review it?
AMC will be making stuff. All you have to do is pay $5 a month on top of your other cable services.
But all they're doing is giving you a week early
Yeah, there's
a
nothing
premiere.
special about it.
Nothing. So what are we reviewing first?
So Polar it is.
We're doing Polar, which stars Hannibal Lecter and the girl from My High School Musical.
Yes. So in that order, Mads Mikkelsen,
God, he is scrumptious.
He
Dutch
was really
actor.
good in this.
and
Actually, I read an article about him being like the only Dutch actor to do this well. He's like
ever.
like ever, I think.
Really?
So like he's done amazing compared to everyone else from his part of the world.
I mean, I know they're really good speed skaters, but he is a fantastic.
Don't they also make some
actor.
sort of a horn, like the Dutch, or are those shoes? Wooden
They
shoes?
make clogs.
Clogs.
Is that what you're talking about?
Crocs.
Sabos.
They make Crocs?
No, they don't make Crocs.
No.
That's where the word sabotage came from.
Oh,
They used
Beastie
to throw
Boys.
their sabos
Oh.
into the windmills to
Oh.
stop them from making tulips.
Windmills don't work that way.
They do. What do you mean they turn?
They're for cooling.
Windmills are not for cooling.
They're,
Do you know what a
they're
windmill
wind.
is for?
They're big fans, and they cool down the country. That's how we're battling global warming is with
with
windmills.
windmills?
Yeah,
Really?
we put windmills up, and they spin, and they push the air around and keep things cooler.
So, Noob, what is a windmill for?
For wind.
What do people use windmills for?
That have circular fetishes, and they like the things go
Seriously,
round and round.
what does a windmill do?
Turbine for
That's when you're
energy?
naked. And, that's when you're.
A turbine for energy back in the 1800s, huh?
That's when you get in front of the mirror naked and you spin around and make your pee-pee go
Oh,
in a
that's the
circle.
helicopter, not
Oh,
the
you're right.
windmill.
That's helicopters. That's not a
That's
windmill.
not
Yeah.
the windmill.
For me, it was windmill because the blade's much bigger.
Oh, yes.
Or when it's as small as yours, it's called the Rafflecopter because they just look and laugh.
So a windmill was actually used for grinding grains, for those of you out there.
I don't know how. How is it
It would
grinding
turn
if it's
gears.
the
It
wind?
would
Okay.
use the wind to turn the machine, and the machine would turn a stone, and the stone would grind.
Oh, there was a machine inside the windmill?
Yeah,
Yes.
the blades
What?
the blades turn the stones down inside the factory that would actually
grind.
grind down the grains.
That
Yeah.
is.
So that's why
That's what
they
a
call it
corn mill-
sabo, because the sabo shoes were thrown in to stop the windmill sabotage. Beastie Boys.
That's
Yes.
bananas. Straight
That
up
is
bananas.
straight up bananas. So we're talking about polar.
B-A-N-N-A. Hey, I don't know how to spell bananas.
So the critic consensus
Only
is
25 reviews, so you're about to get the 26th right now.
It's actually
Yo, the
31.
26th
25 of them are rotten.
26th review.
Well, we're gonna add a 26th, and
19%
go,
on Rotten Tomatoes for 31 reviews. The critic consensus, an action thriller starring Mads Mikkelsen as the world's most dangerous assassin, should be terrifically entertaining, but Polar proves it's possible to ruin anything if you try.
That's pretty brutal.
That's pretty bad.
It's a graphic. It's based on a Dark Horse graphic novel. And
I was boycotting the movie because I heard that some pugs were treated unfairly.
unfairly, I mean, it was just unfortunate. I wouldn't
Yeah,
call it
I
unfair.
laughed.
I laughed.
It was funny.
Justice for pugs.
Nah, it was
He
funny.
just had really hard time with pets.
Yeah.
He had a real hard time
Dude,
with
I
pets.
want him to shoot the goldfish.
I was kind of waiting for that too.
I was waiting for that the whole time, and I was going to laugh even harder.
By the way, did you notice the two ridiculous cameos in that movie?
Johnny Knoxville.
Which ones are you
Johnny
saying? Yeah, Johnny
Knoxville was
Knoxville right in
one
the
of them.
beginning. Yeah.
Right in the beginning.
I
Richard
think
Dreyfuss?
I think Johnny Knoxville's the first guy you see in the whole thing.
Correct.
And then, yeah, Richard Dreyfuss in the
Richard Dreyfuss.
in the bar.
Holy cow, Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah, I was
looked-
not expecting Johnny Knoxville to pop up.
I was not expecting Richard Dreyfuss to
Yeah.
pop up.
That is
Even-
Julia Louis Dreyfus's father, right? From Seinfeld? Oh, is that? Did I just make that up?
I think that's fake news.
Fake news.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, you just
I was taking a shot in the dark.
You are fake news.
if you looked it up
Nah.
because you have a thing
We'll let people.
that does
You would
that.
know.
We'll let people decide on their own.
If you want to fact check Noob, you can always call our hotline, which is 866-777-ORkU,
There
and
you
tell
go.
Go ahead,
everyone how.
give a call and tell us what you think of Noob Noob.
My
Yeah.
laziness created more plugs, so there you go.
there you go.
I'm really I'm working hard, but
I
not
don't
working.
understand why is there no
finally
score
did
yet
something.
when 1,000 people have reviewed Polar.
All the reviews are probably really good, and they don't want to admit that they fucked up.
I don't understand though. There's only 25.
It was a fun movie. I liked it. It was Metal Gear Solid met John Wick.
I was gonna say, wasn't it just shittier John Wick?
It was kind of just
It
shitter
was-
John
it
Wick.
was
The
along the lines
villain
of
was
John
not
Wick.
good.
But I liked him. He's Nodo from the last Doctor Who series.
He's just creepy.
He's creepy, and when I first saw it, I was like, oh, but then I
The
realized what
plot
it was, and I enjoyed
so
him.
dumb though.
It was. It
He
was.
was like, I need to kill people to save
so that
pension
way-
money.
yeah, well-
save money from my pensions.
Don't think that big
Don't-
business has not thought of this.
Don't think too. Yeah, that they're gonna kill off all their
Big
pensioners.
business would love to do this.
Yeah.
Kill off everyone before that to pay out their pensions, and that way it stays in the bank.
So stupid.
You know what? For a group of assassins, it kind of makes sense.
And is it just me, or was their A team of assassins not really the A team?
They were okay.
kinda like the
They
C
weren't
team.
Great.
One girl didn't even assassinate people; she just banged them.
She would bang them, and then what was up with the heroin addict that hung out with him?
No idea. And what happened
was
to
she
her?
there? Was she
no
there?
idea.
She was there just for the one dude to fuck. I think that was it.
I guess so. I have no idea. There was a lot of I don't really know why this is here.
Yeah, there is a lot of where it's like, why
tried
does this even make sense?
Really hard to be a stylish, cool movie.
I'll tell you what, though, I would
wasn't.
not mind going that way. With that blonde girl, I mean, if someone's gonna kill me, I want to go that way. Because basically, what she does, she goes and fucks them before they die.
Okay.
I'd be happy. I would die with a smile on my face.
Fair enough. I did like it, and Mads Mikkelsen carries the movie. Vanessa Hudgens, I don't know what was going on there. I don't want to talk too much about it. But
I guess they did it for character, but did they
know what-
dirty her down?
I don't even know if that's the word. I don't know what was going on there. I just was like, I prefer not to speak about Vanessa
definitely
Hudgens.
made her haggard. But I mean, it kind of fit the character. Towards the end, when you realize what's going on and everything comes full circle, it's supposed to fit the character that she's had a tough life, so she's not going to be a 10.
I
but
did enjoy.
They also didn't have to make her a 3.
Is she like a Scott 7 though?
No, she's like a 2.
I don't
For
think
Scott?
My scale doesn't go below 8.
You didn't even. Catherine Winnick though was a lot of fun.
Was she the
was
crazy
in a different
blonde?
outfit. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
in a different outfit every single scene. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Which I thought was pretty funny. I definitely enjoyed her. I thought I liked it. It got bad reviews because they said it was too violent and too
Deal
much
with it.
nudity.
Yeah.
I disagree.
No,
it was a little violent.
There was just enough violent, and I'm never going to complain about tits.
I will say though, there was some parts of inconsistency with the special effects and certain things that happen to a certain character, and then he kind of recovers real quick. It's a little superhuman in his ability, more than John Wick per se.
I don't know about that because after the torture scene, he's pretty beat up for a while there.
I don't want to spoil too much, so I'm not going to get into the details. But basically, for the condition that somebody's supposed to be in, they sure don't look like they're in that bad shape.
Because he is the super assassin. He's the greatest assassin out there.
Yeah, but at least John Wick didn't recover immediately from his wounds.
Would John Wick fuck up
this
Mads
dude
Mikkelsen?
didn't either.
Yes, because John Wick can fight better.
Yeah.
So he can just shoot.
He was a really good shot. He was a decent fighter, and
he's smart.
And he was very smart. He was the chess player.
John Wick, John Wick's style of what he does is it's more realistic. He actually seems to know jujitsu, and they
for
invented a fighting style for that movie, that gung fu move
for
stuff.
John Wick.
Yeah, and if you've ever seen Keanu Reeves
he
train,
goes through, oh my god,
his training resume for those movies is
insane.
bonkers.
The dude,
it's
the dude
for
goes
real.
through legit.
He's for real.
Yeah, he goes through legit Secret Service training.
It's crazy. Look it up on YouTube. Look up Keanu Reeves training for John Wick, and you'll be like, I will never mess with Keanu Reeves.
The dude is for real.
Yeah. So
watch
it was
it.
fun.
Don't watch it.
Yes.
Yeah, watch it. I think I gave it a thumbs up. I enjoyed it.
Yes, I concur. It's a fun watch.
It's definitely a popcorn flick.
Yeah, if you like John Wick, you'll like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll enjoy it and you'll go through it and you'll be like, hey, you know what? That wasn't a waste of my time.
And there was one super cool action sequence that was better than anything I saw in John Wick 2.
That's the new thing I noticed. So now that Netflix is carried by my Comcast, all I have to do is speak into my remote and say Netflix. And then when I'm watching something, the certain action scenes, a thing will pop up at the bottom of the screen and says, push this button to watch that scene again.
Oh, really?
And they do it,
oh,
and they do it for
cool.
certain action scenes.
Wow.
I just did it for the sex scene, though.
Oh, okay. I was
did
going
it
to say there was kind of an
Yeah.
iconic...
I did it 3 or 4 times, actually.
Well, there was an iconic action scene in that movie, which was cool.
Yeah.
It has something to do with remote control guns, so that was neat.
Oh, yes. That was really cool.
That was very cool.
That was really well done. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So
You know what's really cool too?
Yeah.
The name Velvet Buzzsaw, another Netflix exclusive.
I disagree with you.
Velvet Buzzsaw is a cool ass name.
For what?
It might be a fun name, but
A band, apparently.
I don't know about the movie.
Wow, what to say about Velvet Buzzsaw? It's made by the same director who did Nightcrawler, from my understanding,
And
which
stars
is
the
another-
same guy, Jake Gyllenhaal.
and Rene Russo.
Was she?
Yes,
yeah,
she
was
was.
in Nightcrawler.
She was. And it's interesting because I bet you Bill Paxton would have been in this movie as well.
Oh,
but he
if
was not.
Not dead.
Yeah, if he did, rest in
Yeah,
peace.
it does kind of make things difficult.
Yeah, well, he was a great actor.
Yeah, he was.
Fantastic. But Velvet Buzzsaw, if Jake Gyllenhaal was not in this movie, it would be unwatchable.
Jake Gyllenhaal was pretty good.
I thought he was fantastic.
I see.
love
The
Jake
only
Gyllenhaal.
reason the movie was like getting 68%.
Probably. The acting in it is good because so Jake Gyllenhaal plays the lead. I think his name is something everybody has crazy names. His name's like Morph or something like that.
Hold on, let's bring up the
Worf.
IMDb.
Worf. That's the guy in Star Trek with the forehead.
Not Worf.
That was
Morph.
Michael Jones was his name. The guy who played him. Oh, I should know this one. I just went
You
on a Star
should
Trek rant last weekend.
Yeah, since you're
I just forgot the guy's name who plays Worf. I'm gonna go with Michael Jones. I'm gonna stick
Morph
with that.
Vanderwalt.
Morph Vanderwalt. And then you have Rene Russo playing
Redora Hayes. Then
These are
Zawe
interesting
Ashton,
names.
who is a bitch, by the way.
Josephina.
Josephina. Then Tom Sturridge. John Don Don.
I can just
John
imagine.
Don Don.
I can just imagine the guys who had to write the names in this script.
Toni Collette was Gretchen.
Yeah, Toni Collette was great.
Natalia Dyer was Coco.
Yeah, do you know who Natalia Dyer is? Do you know where she's from?
Why does that name sound familiar?
Stranger Things.
Oh,
I
okay.
had no idea, and I was like, oh, this girl, and it's the girl from Stranger Things. So that's good for her, branching out a little bit.
Good.
And Hannah Montana. She was in Hannah Montana.
Wow.
Hannah Montana was in this movie? Does she die?
Hopefully.
Does she get Velvet Buzzsawed?
There was no reason for the movie to be named Velvet Buzzsaw.
There was no reason.
Other than it
And
sounded
John
cool.
Malkovich is in it also. By the way, John Malkovich seems to be in almost every single Netflix original movie. He was in Bird Box.
Was he in Polar?
No, he was not in Polar,
Nah.
but he's pretty damn close. He's in every other. How about
Yeah.
that?
Okay.
I just thought it was weird that he was in
Guess he was just taking a
Bird
break.
Box.
He wasn't
and
in
then
Bright, was he?
Yeah, he was in Bright.
Yeah, okay.
He was one of the orcs. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
sure was.
He's a brother orc.
His head already fit
I
the role.
said every other. God damn it.
His head fit the role. It didn't have to do the orc makeup.
Let's just say this movie was kind of like final. Actually, no. Read the critic consensus because that was actually a really good description of it.
If you only watch one art world satire with horror overtones this year, or most others, it should probably be Velvet Buzzsaw.
I think this is the only art horror satire.
Yeah,
That's why they're saying, like,
that's their point. I
if
think.
you want to watch one of these niche movies that there only one exists of, you should probably watch the only one that exists.
Yeah, the tomato meter has it. Critics have it at 68%, and the audience, though, has it at 47%. But that's only 440 reviews.
Yeah, still.
Still, it's
more reviews doesn't mean better scores.
It was just weird.
it reminds me of Final Destination with high art. It could have just been an art drama. If you would have had non-supernatural elements and people just
I
killing
probably
each
would have
other,
liked it better. Yeah.
I probably would have liked it
Liked
better, too.
Hereditary.
Isn't that special?
No, Hereditary was fantastic.
No,
You
it
need to
wasn't.
just shut the fuck up.
Garbage.
No, I'm saying the art killing thing.
The high art thing was interesting though because they did really satire a lot of weird aspects of high art. They got it.
So what is art getting stoned? High art?
No, not high art. Not like that. So okay, a good example. Let me just. I'll bring this up. Is so Banksy. Do you know who Banksy is? The famous street
that's where I get
artist.
my money.
No. He's a famous street artist. He's anonymous. No one knows who he is, and he travels around the world, and he will put up random street art where he'll put up like a sign, or he'll do like all sorts of different stuff. The most recent stunt that he pulled was he had a piece of fine art in a gallery that was an original first print Banksy, and he put it in a frame. And as soon as the auction went off for like $10 million, the frame turned on remotely and shredded the picture.
Yeah.
Which
What
is
people don't
part of
realize, Banksy is actually Doctor Who.
Yes, Banksy is Doctor Who.
Yep.
That's not who he is, but yes.
Yeah.
They're
Well, it
actually
is. It's
fairly
Doctor Who.
sure who Banksy is. But anyway, I'm not going to reveal Banksy's thing. But what was fascinating is people have copied Banksy.
It's
and-
John Malkovich.
Yes. Actually, John
That's who
Malkovich
Banksy is. It's John.
is a copy of Banksy because
I thought the the black street artist was the copy of Banksy.
No, because what you realize is that some high art has become like a lead artist directing a bunch of other people to manufacture things for him. So it's become like there might be 20 people working on a piece of art. Is it even art at that point?
Is this what Velvet Buzzsaw is?
That's just one point that they satire is that this guy who's already made a lot of money, he makes reproductions of his art, but he has a whole team doing it. He doesn't do it. He does nothing. He just tries to do a piece of artwork that he can't finish, and that's a piece of crap, and he shoots basketballs all day. So instead of making original, because art is supposed to be an expression of individuality, right? So instead, you have
So I've been told.
a team of people manufacturing art for you. Does that make sense to you?
Sounds like a good
His
business.
team was just manufacturing replicas, though.
That's the point, though. Is that what art is supposed to be? Replicas of your original, like, thought pieces?
No, art's stupid.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
no, that's
so-
what art is. Art
Just
is
a bunch of rich white people be
replica
like,
of
we're
your
going to
thought.
say words that we don't understand, but they sound cool, so we're going to say it and buy things.
Yes. So
That's essentially
Morph
art.
is the Jake Gyllenhaal.
What
is
do you
an art
decorate
critic.
your house with?
I don't know. Use condoms?
Dicks.
Dicks.
Just
Banana
pictures of
dicks.
And his Velvet Buzzsaw.
Oh, my
So
God.
I enjoyed parts of the movie. It was a little weird though, because Jake Gyllenhaal plays a gay man who wants to be with a straight woman.
He
who
changed her.
Doesn't? Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on there.
That one night in Miami.
Apparently, yeah, it wasn't satisfying to her though. So
And she's a giant thunder cunt.
she is a giant thunder cunt.
Like, wow, Josephina.
Spoiler alert:
Yeah.
Josephine is the thunder cunt.
In the movie, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The
I thought you were
thing.
talking about the actress.
Here's one thing that annoys me though
Is
with
she
horror
a thunder
movies.
cunt?
I don't know. I never met her.
Well, come on.
Here's one thing that annoys me though with these type of horror movies. It just bothers the shit out of me. Goddamn cat jump scares. Why the fuck does every single horror movie have to have a goddamn cat jump scare?
When a cat jumps.
No, it's like a cat. You know
So
they
there was a
focus on a
cat in this
shot.
movie?
Yeah, there was a couple cats.
Oh yeah, I got rid of my cat sound effect because it sounded like shit.
Oh, that's right.
That's all right. I'll still kill it.
Oh, my God.
But I'm asking you as a director. You
I
know
don't-
how
I
they
don't-
like
I don't work with
focus-
cats.
They focus on a shot, and they're like trying to. It gets real intense with the music, and then instead of something actually jumping out at you, it's a fucking cat that knocks something over, some bullshit.
Oh yeah, the freaking yeah.
It's a trope. It's like so.
It's so dumb. So used.
So here's what's the problem with Velvet Buzzsaw.
They're trying to misdirect you. No,
Yeah,
it's
a
stupid.
very good movie. That's very very flawed
Just has lots of cats.
because it's got too much pussy. No, it's
Well, that's not true.
no.
Never
It,
heard too much.
It telegraphs literally everything in the movie is completely telegraphed. There's nothing scary about it. There's no point that you would be like, oh, I'm scared, or there's no tension. Nothing's ever built in this movie. So the lack of tension
Shut up, you.
makes it just not that good of a movie. The acting's fantastic. The concept is good, but the execution is poor.
And then it's just basically like it's art, but then once you profit from this weird devil art, it turns into The Ring and Final Destination. You die in cool ways and like
It
a
was
week.
derivative.
Yeah.
So that's where I just was like, I don't know. I don't get this. I'm not that. You know, I think they wasted a lot, especially from such a good, which you never confirmed if the director is in fact the director of Nightcrawler.
Oh, it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
So, and Nightcrawler is such a great movie and so out there and like.
So
just
what
so
then?
weird.
He brought Gyllenhaal over from Nightcrawler, then same
and
guy.
Rene Russo.
Okay.
And yeah. And in Nightcrawler, he plays a very strange character. You never saw that one?
No.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, I do remember the trailer for it.
It's very similar. That was the other problem.
I saw a teaser trailer, and then I saw a trailer to tease the trailer, and then I saw an actual trailer,
Well,
which
we
was
watched
teasing
the
the movie.
trailer for Velvet Buzzsaw, and it
Yeah.
ruined the entire movie.
Yeah, they showed you
It
who
showed
got
you
killed.
every
and
person who died. So
Yeah,
thank
pretty
you
much.
to that. Yeah. And
Too much information.
Hobo Man, kind of creepy.
That was kind of creepy.
I don't know what's up with Hobo Man.
Jake Gyllenhaal was kind of stupid in letting himself get killed by Hobo Man.
Way to ruin!
Wow,
you
dude.
piece of shit!
Wow.
We were trying not to spoil the movie. You are such a piece of shit.
Well, now you
You are
don't
literally-
have to see it.
You're gonna have to write a goddamn apology to my fans.
Well, if you want to call in and let
This
me
is
know
why I
what
don't
you
watch
think.
things.
You ruined everything. You're so awful.
Oh yeah, I
such a
mean,
piece of
well,
garbage.
or
Just for that, I'm gonna have to kill a dolphin.
or is that a
Two
metaphor?
dolphins just for that.
Yep. Oh, you know what? Forget that dolphin. Let me kill a horse.
Or is the metaphor the hobo man killing high society and their view on the
No,
pretentious
there's
lifestyle?
no way that you could talk your way out of this.
Oh, I can talk my way out of anything.
No, you can't.
No, you
Except
can't.
my
You're such a
dad's
piece of
penis.
shit.
Couldn't talk your way out of a fucking wet paper bag, you asshole.
You're such a piece
It's
of
really
shit.
hard to get. The paper gets sticky. How are you going to talk yourself out of a wet paper bag? Breathe heavily until it dries, then walk out.
I'm gonna put you in a wet
Logically
paper bag.
explain this.
I'm gonna
You are
put you in a
just
wet paper bag and
piece
hopefully
of
you'll
shit.
suffocate.
No,
Oh
you
my
are
God.
the piece of shit. So what? Is there anything else, Mister? You ruin everything.
Yeah, Resident Evil 2.
You're
That's a
gonna ruin
great
that
game.
for us too?
Yeah. Why don't you just tell
Why
us
don't you
the
just
end
ruin
of
it?
that?
Tell us how it
wait,
ends.
You couldn't beat it.
It's a
'cause you're too much
remake.
of a puss.
It's a remake, so the ending already happened in like 1990 something.
When was the original out?
Oh God, wasn't prepared for this.
1998.
But they're going to ignore the last
so.
one. That was an all-female cast, so it's going to be better.
Oh, they recast everybody as women in the. What's funny about Resident Evil? It has two protagonists, and there's it's a man and a woman, and they're both badass.
Yeah, Claire Redfield is the female, and
Chris
hold on.
Leon.
Redfield.
No, that's
No, Chris is her brother.
yeah.
Yes.
Claire is the protagonist.
Yes.
The other one, I thought was
1998?
Leon. No.
Leon
Leon?
Kennedy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Leon is the rookie
Leon!
cop.
a cop of the Raccoon
Chris is
City.
in like Resident Evil 2 or like Resident Evil 3, I think.
Oh, okay.
Her brother.
I remember
who's
playing
also a
it a
cop.
long time ago. I haven't played in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The remake, the engine they used to remake is absolutely gorgeous. So it's like a fully rebuilt game, not some HD cover of.
So the original movie
original.
was probably considered the greatest 2D.
The game. Not
Yeah,
The movie.
it almost invented
The original
horror.
movie was
No, we're not talking
Mia
about the movies.
Jovovich.
Yeah, we're not talking about those. Those are completely unconnected to
Yes.
and awful. So the original game was it almost invented the horror survival film, or not film, game.
Yeah. No, I do remember the original one. That was a lot of fun. It was
The
just
first
kind of
one?
weird when they jumped from screen to screen while you're running down the hall.
That's the point. So the new game is a complete, like, what is it, third person, like
Yeah, third person over the shoulder shooter.
over the shoulder. So
Action-
it's a full 3D environment now. as
action
opposed to,
horror
like,
survival.
Just going from screen to screen.
Oh, very cool.
But I heard that the emphasis on survival was still there.
Oh yeah, no, you do not get a lot of ammo at all.
So you're just like, you have to choose whether or not you want to fight or run.
Pretty much,
You
yeah.
really can't fight.
Your item slots are limited, so you can't carry everything that you find. So you have to be selective. There's certain puzzles you need certain pieces, so you have to run back, pick up the puzzles, and then leave your weapons, and then have
So
to
this
run
is
away.
actually like this will take you time to beat. Like it's not going to be one of those games where you pick it up, you beat it 2 days later, then just go play online.
Well,
There's
there is
no
no
online
online.
version.
There's
Online,
4
yeah.
stories. There's Leon A and Leon B, and then Claire A and Claire B stories. So if you want to play them chronologically, it's Leon A to Claire B, then Claire A to Leon B. If you want to go in chronological order.
Metascore is 91.
Yeah, user score 9.2.
It's pretty high. It's pretty high. It is rated M for mature. I heard it is very much scarier than it was before, or at least more horrific.
Very gory.
Yeah,
The
original
dismemberment,
one was pretty freaking scary. I remember playing that at night, scaring the crap out of yourself.
the
crap in
zombie
your pants.
dismemberment.
How was the didn't they make a virtual reality version as well for the VR gaming headset?
For Resident Evil 7, they did, yeah.
Yeah.
They turned it into
How was
VR.
that? Was that like giving people heart attacks and shit?
Yeah. No, that's probably creepier than Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 7.
Well, just being in the VR environment would scare the shit out of you.
I just meant the game in general, and then
Oh.
yes, in VR.
I've seen YouTube reactions of people being like, "Just take me out of this. I can't do it."
Yeah, it's
Can't do this
it's
anymore.
weird.
yeah,
it's
they-
creepy.
They're not into it.
Resident Evil's pretty good. I would recommend it. Anyone who likes any Resident Evil game, you're gonna like this one. So
Is
I would get it.
It's where it was at $60 new,
Nah, $50.
$50. So they cut you a little bit of a break.
Yep.
So,
So-
despite the lack of online features, this is worth the money, or is it better for a rent?
Well, if you played the original and you remember, they don't change a lot. So like if you know,
I heard
you,
they changed nothing.
If you, they changed some stuff. Like they changed
Is
like
there a
where
giant
some pieces
alligator in the
are,
sewer?
and but if you remember, like you could speed run each story in an hour to 2 hours.
Oh, really?
So you could be done all 4 stories in a total of like 6 hours probably. If you
In this
sped
one.
run it.
In this one or the original?
This one.
Oh.
And the original. But if you
Yeah.
play them like a normal human being and don't know everything, it's about 6 to 8 hours per story.
I also heard that you can unlock. There are unlockables like the original hunk mode and the.
Yeah. You can be like a special tofu character. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty fun. You can just be a bunch of tofu run around from zombies.
Yeah, zombies like tofu too.
Who doesn't
they
want to be
don't.
tofu?
Yeah,
Zombies don't eat tofu.
apparently they do.
What are they, vegetarian? When that happened?
Soy lit. You ever notice it's made of soy, but Soylent Green.
Silent Green is people!
is people. Spoiler alert: Soylent Green is people.
Yeah, if you don't know that by now, then crawl out from that rock you're under.
Well, was that movie called Soylent Green? Yeah, I think it was.
Now I forget.
But it's spelled weird. It's
Yeah.
not spelled like soy sauce or tofu. So anyway, so it sounds like a good game there, Noob. You recommend it from our in-house gamer, not gamer, gamer.
Sure. I don't know what the extra is for, but yeah, I
That's
would.
because you didn't actually play it and you just watched someone else while
I
you beat off in the
shot
corner.
one zombie.
You shot one whole zombie.
And then I was like, nope.
That's
Nope, too
That's
scary.
what he calls it when he climaxes.
Oh, yeah.
Shooting a zombie.
just
Oh, yeah.
shooting that one zombie.
Shooting that one zombie.
It's usually like
It really is.
That's what I'm doing because they're all dead, so it's all right.
it's just.
That's what when I finish. That's what it's called. It's
Where-
shooting zombies.
You say your tubes just aren't hooked up.
They're not even hooked up. They're all dead.
It's just dust.
so they're all zombies.
It's worth a play. Yes. It's worth a play. And I think that about wraps it up.
That about wraps it up here for us.
So, if you like what you heard here this week, you can go over to Instagram. Then you can find us at ork_u. You go over to youtube.com/our reviews will kill you. You go over to, Facebook.com/our reviews will kill you. You go to YouTube and search our reviews will kill you. You'll pull that up and obviously the Instagram. And if you want to give a call in, let us know what you think of Noob. You can call our number.
866-777-ORKU.
OrkU. And as always, OrkU is brought to you for free because we have friends out there, we swear, including the ones over on a website called ScottWillKillYou.com. There's the Don Cast and there's the K101.
Oh, did we mention Don
podcast.
Don died?
Don died.
Don
Spoiler!
Don died.
Spoiler!
No,
You know who doesn't die? Goku.
Don Don died.
Oh, you rat bastard mother.
God!
No!
Yeah!
No! God, please, no! No!
God, I fell for it.
Asshole.
God,
What a piece of shit. Just go back down the
of
well
shit.
God.
with Boondock. I hear he's giving blowjobs. Oh, hey.
Closeted.
Is that Z? Oh, hey, Z. I perform fellatio services for bananas.
So from all of us here at OrkU, to all of you at home,
Ouch!
A good tip and trick is I actually
actually
the bananas.